Alright, in today's video, what we're going to do is try out the rolling block rifle as a combat weapon. Now, this is something I've never done, namely because I don't like the rolling block rifle, so I've never tried to use it as a combat rifle. My favorite rifle to use for combat is the Springfield. I like that weapon. I like it better than the bolt action. But I've never tried the rolling block. So in order to use the rolling block as a combat weapon, we need to remove the scope from it. And this is a glitch you can do. And the first thing you need to do is equip the rolling block while you're on horseback. And then put it away. Put it on the saddle like that. And then you go into the gunsmith.
You can't get rid of me like that. Don't you dare try anything again. Go on then. What do you want?
I robbed him the other day. He's still angry at me. Alright, so I'm going to give my rolling block a little bit of a clean first. And then you go to the scope. And you equip a different scope than you already have. So I'm just going to equip the short scope. And then you back out of the menu until you get to the point where you can either equip it to your shoulder or your back. And it doesn't matter which one you choose. I'm going to equip it to my back. And then you go out to the horse. And you'll see the rifle on your back already doesn't have a scope on it. So anyway, use L1 to do that, and then you pick the weapon up. So use L1 to select the rifle from the saddle. It falls down, and then you pick it up. And now you have a rolling block rifle without the scope. And that works for the Carcano as well. It's a glitch. This existed in the game, as far as I know, forever. And it doesn't look like Rockstar are going to patch that anytime soon. They haven't done it since 2018. I don't know why they're going to do it now. So anyway, if you want to use the rolling block without the scope, that's how you do it. And the rolling block, I think, is a nice rifle. I don't have anything against it. I just don't like it. It takes too long to load. It's got such a long barrel that when you're... it's hard to hold it on target. And it's also hard to bring it around on a target. Like if you're pointing a different way and there's a target to your left or right, let's say, it's sort of difficult to bring it onto the target. I don't really use Deadeye. Obviously, if you use Deadeye, it's a lot easier, but I don't use Deadeye. And I use, most of the time I use free aim. I don't even use auto lock. So for me, it's an issue being able to bring a weapon around on a target quickly. And I don't feel like I can do that with a rolling block. And I also have a hard time holding the rolling block on target in free aim. So I don't really like it. So as a consequence, I've never actually tried this gun as a combat weapon in a big shootout. But I'm going to do that now just to see what it's like. And yeah. I've chosen Van Horn because it's small and compact, and I'm not going to be on my horse. I don't think this gun would work really well on horseback. So Van Horn has a belligerent population. They're really happy to fight with you. They don't have any lawmen, just the citizens. You know, they're going to fight with you. Okay, so the game automatically takes your long arms off you when you go into a town, so I need to select that. The quickest way to start a fight in Van Horn is actually just to go up here by the Van Horn Inn, and there's these guys up here. If you just point a gun at them, they're going to start shooting at you.
I'm fixing to put a hole in your head. Burn it hell!
or horse. Alright, my thinking here is I'm going to go up to the top level and shoot at these boys and see how it works like that. Van Horn's actually pretty in a way. It's got its own little beauty, you know. Huh. I can't aim at him, so that's kind of weird. Alright, so this didn't really work out like I hoped it would. I wanted to shoot at people from up here, but when I get right up to the edge here, I can't shoot down. So yeah. It would have been interesting if Van Horn was like a functional town, like if the inn worked and, you know, it was like a living city instead of a waste town or ghost town, whatever you want to call it. I think I shot that guy right through the floor. Wow. Okay, so it's obvious that the rolling block has a lot of stopping power. You know, you can shoot somebody in the leg with it, and then it'll kill them. Nice kill shot. So far, what I would say is if you're using this as a combat weapon, maybe you don't have to go for headshots. You know, just shoot them in the body. So just go for center mass. I'm so used to having to go for a headshot with any weapon except the shotgun, obviously. But pistols, repeater, everything is always better to get a headshot. I'm so used to doing that it's sort of hard to break that habit. But with the rolling block, especially if you're using this express rounds, I mean, yeah, just shoot them in the chest. You're going to kill them. Right. So, oddly enough, everybody's happy now. Nobody's trying to kill me anymore. So, I need to start the fight again. And that's really not hard to do. I'm just going to go in the saloon. And,
Thank you. Swell.
I really like that Morgan. That's a pretty Morgan.
Listen up.
Whoa. Whoa. You trying to prove something, huh? Let's go then. Hey, you. Damn.
Damn. I think his skull came off. I think there's a piece of his skull back there in the street. I've never seen that. All right, that's pretty typical for me how I shoot people. I just sort of sweep the weapon across a target, and when the aiming point goes across their head, I pull the trigger. So for me, I mean, aiming is dynamic. Like this, I suck at this. You know, like trying to slowly aim at somebody. Yeah, so most of the headshots I get with a free aim, I'm always moving. I'm usually moving the aiming point across the target, and when it intersects with the target, I pull the trigger. Damn, buddy. Now, I don't like this, I don't even know what you call this, a veranda or something. You can't jump off of it. It's tricky to shoot people from it. I thought it would be good to come up here, but it's not. Yeah, this being up here just doesn't suit my playing style. Right, so I think I've used about 11 or 12 health tonics. And I think I'm about finished here, really. It was interesting to use this gun in a combat situation. I gotta be honest, I didn't like it. I feel like it's hard to aim it. It's hard to bring it onto the target and hold it onto the target. It doesn't suit my playing style. I think obviously if I use Deadeye, I mean, yeah. You could make it do what you wanted to do, but I don't use Deadeye, and with free aim, I think it's difficult to use this gun as a combat weapon. I don't see it working out too well on horseback, but I do promise to go into Blackwater or Saint Denis and use this gun on horseback to see how it works out. I'll also try this with the Carcano, but I can't do that right now because I'm playing on a autosave slot. I don't have any saves that I can call up, and if I make a mistake and load up one of my other saves and start playing and tell it to autosave, I'll lose this playthrough. So yeah, I think overall it's a good rifle. Obviously, if you shoot somebody with this rifle, they're dead. Most of the time I was just using regular bullets here. I think if you put express in there, I mean, you're just going to kill whatever you shoot. So yeah, this was an interesting experience. I don't think I would use this as my combat rifle of choice, though.
Oh, God, no.
What was that, buddy?
Stay away.
Yeah, so anyway, if you stuck with me this far, hey.
Yep.
Until the next time, thanks for watching.